Hi, and welcome to my third work in progress video. The related work I want to talk about this week is Job Simulator. It's an interactive VR game with a low poly aesthetic. It is set in a world where robots have replaced human work, and the players get to experience what human jobs are like in the job museum. Just like how it's shown in this official game trailer, you can play in multiple scenarios with varying occupations such as the office worker, chef, car mechanic, and convenience store clerk. By following the instructions and utilizing basic movements in VR, you can serve the customers and complete the tasks. The game provides a lot of freedom, meaning you can do the tasks at your own pace or combine different objects to get a surprising outcome. In this game, you get to do normal things like making coffee, scanning items, or cooking steaks. But you can also do things like eating donuts from the trash or put hot sauce into the milkshake. The game creates an environment where there are no consequences and no responsibilities, making the mundane task more tolerable and more enjoyable. Job Simulator utilizes simple mechanics to make a weirdly fun, interactive experience through VR. The game has a quite small learning curve as there is no real objective or narrative in the game, and it simply serves as a way to disconnect from the real world. This week I started modeling the vending machine in Maya. To start with, I made a rectangular box with 5 sides, because I thought if I just simply delete a face off a box, the inside would become invisible. But then I realized I can just extrude the face instead of deleting it. So I made another one with the back being empty, and a spot to put the drinks, and a hole at the bottom as the pickup box. Then I started making the belts. I followed a really helpful YouTube tutorial and learned to make the belt by combining a pipe and a curve. And then I can do some smooth tweaks without deforming the pipe or making it look too rigid. Then I added more wheels and 2 metal bars to hold it, and the belt is done. Next, I quickly made the storage unit at the top, the small ramp at the bottom to help deliver the corgis, and a door for the pickup area. After duplicating the belts, I started making the cans and bottles, which are fairly easy to create because I tried to keep it look simple. Lastly, I added some small details like buttons and a coin slot to complete the look. After that, I started making the corgis. The shape is not so complicated, which are all made with cubes. Then I began by duplicating the corgis and placing them on the belt. I put a few in the air to make it look like they're falling, giving the scene a bit more dynamic. After texturing and assigning different colors in Maya, it's ready to be imported to Unity. So in the beginning, I spent quite some time setting up the first-person camera and tweaking the colors and lights in Unity since they're a bit off imported from Maya, especially the colors, which look desaturated. After that, I added post-processing and played with the settings to achieve the warm, nostalgic atmosphere. This is the first result I got after changing the settings based on my own understanding. Then I watched a YouTube video talking in depth about how to get good graphics in Unity. And this is the second result where I mainly changed the color space from gamma to linear. In this way, the lighting looks more natural with less exposure, which works perfectly in my case. Lastly, I changed the color grading and made the tone more orange. Additionally, I added a grainy texture to give it a retro and vintage look. And I think it's done. I would like to continue working on this project, so the next thing I want to do is to build a small community with streets, houses, shops, etc., and hide more corgis in unexpected places.